everyone, welcome back to the gardening guys. A bit of an odd one, I know. I'm normally the cameraman, but Shane isn't down here, nor is Bailey today, so I'm down here doing just little bits. So let's go and have a quick look at what's changed, and let's have a walk around. So you might have seen on the video yesterday, daffodils and a few other things are coming up, which is great. It's all growing quite nicely. So we've got the daffodils that are coming up nicely, and a few other little plants that are coming up. We have got, I know Bailey covered it in one of our previous videos, the water butt. That does need to be drained some more. I've used some water today that you'll see in just a second to water some plants that Shane and Bailey tried to show you on the previous video, but I'll show you again during the daylight so you can see. That's the main one that we use, and as you can see we've sort of drained it down, so that's going to need refilling, but we have got some more water butts coming. And also I think we're going to have to do a bit of leak investigation into the pond because it seems to be dropping water level, so I'll give that a top up before I leave as well and just make sure that's good. And I think the pump needs clearing out as well, so that's another job. But let's go into this polytunnel and let's just see what's been going on in here. So Shane covered it in and Bailey covered it last night in one of their previous videos. It was the video that went out yesterday. So we've got some greyhound cabbages, we've got cauliflowers planted, broad beans that we covered in one of the other videos, some nasturtiums. So I'll show you what's been going on. So I've pulled all the covers off and give them a water. And well, let's have a look at what's been going on. So there's the greyhound cabbage. It's probably, what's that? Just over an inch tall. So they're doing really well. The cauliflowers, I don't think you could see this on the video that Shane did last night because it was dark and they didn't bring adequate light in. But the cauliflowers are just about peeping up, which is nice to see. So I've took the covers off just so they get some fresh air, and obviously they'll go back on when I leave tonight. I can't be down here too much longer. The broad beans, not too much movement, but there is a few. So we'll just scoot over the top here, and you can see that there's a few that are popping up green. Some here. So yeah, and there's several trays, 1, 2, 3, 4 trays of broad beans, so they're doing quite well. Nasturtiums, we're not expecting too much movement. Wait a minute, is that one there? I think that might be, or it might be a weed. I'm not sure what that is, but we'll maybe Shane can answer. I'll get Shane to cover that in one of the previous videos, in one of the next videos, sorry, and see if that is one popping up. That's the only one that I can see. It looks like it's actually doing something. We'll pop over to the other side here. The marigolds in this green tray, they're doing quite well, about the same as the cabbages. The greyhound cabbages, about an inch and a half tall. They're doing really well. And look at this one, this broad bean. Look at this one sprouting up. So that's really good. So I know Shane in the shed has got some seeds laid out. I'm guessing that's what he's planning on planting, which is good. And obviously we covered it in a previous video. Bailey covered it in a video about water preservation. That's the new water butt that Shane and Bailey put in. It looks like it's propped up on some wood. So that's another water butt we can use. But I think that water's going a bit stale, so we might have to drain that out and try that one again. I think it had a bit of crap in the bottom and it wasn't washed out. So we'll see what that one does. Let's go out and have a quick look, because I know there's also been some movement on the old elephant garlic here. Let's see if we can see one that has popped up. I'm just making sure I don't film anyone that's... So there is a few out there. There's one there and one just past that label that you can see in the middle there. So they are starting to come up, which is really good news. I'm actually quite surprised at that. We didn't think we were going to get anything from this, which is nice to see that that has changed. I didn't know this, but over on the wood chipped area, Shane or someone has done some planting. I'm not sure the idea, maybe Shane can answer this, but they've tacked the netting to the wood, which I'm not sure the idea of. But I'll see if I can get in and get some footage. 1 second. So in the previous clip you saw me trying to get to the parsnips that were planted up the top. Couldn't do it, so I just left it. There is a few growing in there and I'll try and show you that on another day. But another job that I've just been able to do, this pump keeps getting blocked. So all we do is take this nozzle off, just clean it out, make sure it's good to go, put it back on, and this is the fountain that it should look like. So that's another job done. And the water level was rather low in here, so I've used the watering can and the water butts and just filled them back up again. Let's free Mr. Duck again, because he seems to keep getting stuck. So this is the other issue. I get these plastic ducks floating around in here, and they keep getting stuck for some reason over in that plant, so we'll chuck him back over there. So yeah, that's what the fountain should look like. And again, Shane's covered it in previous videos on his other channel. This is runoff, this solar panel, which is just here. We might look at putting this on a post maybe so it's higher up so it gets more sunlight. But that's that. So that's another job done. Another job is I've watered the elephant garlic and one side of the onions. I've still got to do the other side. I got distracted by this pump. So that's going to be basically it for today. I mean, there's not too much more I can do. I had a discussion with Shane. He's coming down here with Bailey on Sunday, I think he said. So I'm going to get this water barrel filled back up, and hopefully we'll have the new ones on by then, so there's even more to fill up. But remember, he's got a YouTube channel. I'll put the video in a card up here, but we put wood chip down here, all in between the plants, as you can see. But there's quite massive changes. I mean, everything is growing, which is great, but we had some chives that we nearly dug over or buried with the wood chip. As you can see, it's about an inch thick, and they're coming back quite nicely, which is good to see. So everything's growing, which is really good to see. Signs, strawberries are still dormant. The mint, well, that got destroyed by Bailey, but you know, there's a few little sprouts in them. Not too much movement on that, but we will keep you guys updated in relation to that. But yeah, as for, I've just done that now, dirty water too. As for this one, that's going to be it. Oh, I mean, look at this, the flowering on this. Look at that. Beautiful blue flowers on that. I'm going to take some pictures, take some more videos, see what we get. And yeah, we'll come back to you with another video, hopefully very, very soon. So as always, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and make sure you check out the card that comes in at the end of the video to see some of our most popular videos and some of the videos that you might have missed. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any content that we do put out. So again, I'm Michael, thank you very much for watching, and we will see you very soon. Goodbye.
They call me a god.